Dark and dinged. Dark and dinged.
Does that mean we have to go?
Dark and dinged.
Does that mean
that means you have to go?
Oh, I thought it's not starting yet.
This is behind by like an hour.
Why can't we just stand here or sit here and look lovingly into each other's eyes? Take my breath away.
Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom.
Woo-hoo.
Boom, boom, boom.
Oh, there we go. I see us now.
This is like a minute behind.
I know. I'm totally there with you. Okay. Do you need a minute of silence just to get your thing going?
No, I already have one from the other times we never started this show.
Okay, cool. Welcome to the Casual Cards of Gaming. My name is Dirk.
I'm not sure what you were trying to do.
I don't know. I was
Ryan.
trying to do like an electronic thing, like maybe Welcome Klaus.
That's Russian.
Come into the Berlin.
That's like German.
Don't fucking judge me.
I don't. Anyways, kicking it old school today.
We are. There's no
this.
Chester. There's no Charles.
Well, they were real busy not being here.
Ironically, it's the CCOG without the C or C.
Oh, yeah.
Ah, there it is. Do I get one of those?
Okay, entitled episode CCOGOG.
So, yeah, it's just Ryan and myself. Chester is up in Denver. He is buying up all the weed and
all of it,
drinking all the beers. And Charles lost a wallet.
That'll happen.
I mean, these things
when you
happen.
spend most of your life in a bar, you will lose your wallet once or twice.
Yeah, so those happen. Things.
Well,
but that's why we got this little like thing. Fuck that. We're just going back to
I like the old school music.
Nah, we're gonna get back into what we know.
What? Dubstep? Shovel Knight? Fine. I'll take it.
Whatever. So this is what episode is this?
52. Man.
God,
you've been gone for so fucking long.
Well, okay, you guys didn't even tell me or tell anybody last week where I was. You're just like, Dirk is gone. He's like playing disc golf somewhere.
You're very private. I told people you were in Charleston or Carolina or wherever you were.
I was in a
rehab center.
I was in a rehab center just north of here. No, I was out in Charlotte, North Carolina for work. Isn't
that song? No, it's Charleston, Carolina. That old song, Charleston, made in Carolina. You know, they sing on Looney Tunes.
Oh, yeah. Did they do like the like running?
I think maybe that's where the dance to Charleston came from. Maybe that's where Charleston Chew comes from.
Oh,
I'll tell you where it doesn't come from. It doesn't come from Charlotte. But the Hornets do.
That's the weirdest thing. Dude, they love the Hornets. They love the Panthers. It's just black and turquoise everywhere, man.
So it's like a Native American jewelry shop, like dude, the entire state.
It's black and fucking turquoise everywhere. It's fucking terrible. Anyway, so with Chester being gone, Charles being gone, we're just gonna like roll through kind of old school like we used to do. Ryan and myself bouncing ideas off each other, bouncing balls off each other, and thanking our one.
Holy shit!
What happened?
I was trying to make the screen bigger, and don't worry about it.
Oh, it's Corey. Hey, Corey.
Holy shit! I'm too blind to see all this.
Project Ukulele? Are you kidding? Corey,
oh, god damn it!
What are you doing?
I don't know.
Stop
I'm clicking on everything.
Okay. So,
hey, there we go.
You know what? I'll just start it off by saying that I would like to thank a local brewery around here, the Beer Research Institute, for giving us what we're drinking tonight. We are drinking the Warpaint Red IPA, which is why we may stop making words later on.
I got to try this for the first time ever.
Yeah, there you go. Just take a sip.
It on myself.
There you go. There it is.
Stuck on the bottom.
Get up in it. I made the sound effects for you.
That's hoppy. That's good.
Good stuff.
That's tasty.
So
that's like the kind of stuff I can't afford on a daily basis.
Yeah, no, it was pretty expensive. I purchased 3 32-ounce growlers, and
you made it sound like he gave us beer because he liked us, and now you just told everyone you paid for it.
Well, no, but he probably will in the future. This guy was at an event that I had showed up for. And he gave me free beer for most of the day, starting at 12 o'clock. So in Arizona time, it's 7:30 or 7:20. So if you can do math, I've been drinking for almost 7 hours.
Is that
today.
including the time you fell asleep on my couch while I was playing Assassin's Creed?
I did pass out for 30 minutes on your couch. I mean, I had to just reset the universe, just get everything back in line. And I'm back. I'm trying to have a good time, trying to have fun. What is Corey talking about? Like ukulele?
Project Ukulele. You mentioned it last week, and I didn't have time to look into it.
Oh, Corey
I
didn't
didn't have time for shit.
What do you mean you didn't have time for shit?
I've been building that.
You haven't been
stuff.
building shit.
I wired all that stuff, and I have no idea how to wire. I'd figure all that shit out.
It's not rocket science.
It's not rocket science, but I'm really bad at electrical stuff.
It's
I have
not
no
electrical.
idea.
It is. It's barely electrical.
Do you know, it took me like 2 hours to figure out what the fuck.
Low voltage.
To figure out what the fucking daisy chain is.
Dude, can you hook up a speaker wire?
Yeah.
Then you know how to
But that only goes
do
from
this.
one place to the other place. Daisy chains go to other places.
Oh, I hate you so much.
I don't know, because there's two. Look, if you've never built an arcade,
every
there's
Switch.
the iPac 2 has a bunch of places to put in all of your left, right, up, down, all your buttons. But then it has a place for ground, but there's one on both sides. So I was looking for like an entire night. Do I need to run it and then loop it back to the other ground, like in and out? Or do I do each side of the controller with that ground? And I couldn't find anything. And fuck that. So they need to dummy proof that shit, because I'm a dummy when it comes to that kind of shit.
Okay, well, I'm sorry that you couldn't get through that. That's why I said, hey, Ryan, I will build the control panel, because
you did not.
I
totally said you don't want any part of it.
I did not say that.
Because you're already building one.
I didn't say that. I said I would build the control panel because you didn't want to deal with the wiring.
Well, I'm almost done now.
Oh, no, you're almost done.
I figured it out. And then next time I'll be better at it.
Yeah, it's
Look,
very
you got to
simple.
jump in the deep end. You got to just jump in.
You have to think of it like all the buttons are doing are closing a circuit, and the circuit just needs a power and a ground. You're closing. You're the one, when they push the button, it closes the circuit. So anyway,
I understand that. I just didn't understand the ground, why there was two of them.
I know.
That was the only thing I didn't understand. Why was there
happen.
two? And it turns out it doesn't matter at all.
Well, it's just so you can run one way and run one the other way. The guy who you were watching, who said to make 3 daisy chains, moron. Absolute moron. That shit doesn't need to happen.
Yeah, I don't know why. What am I going to do with all 3 of them?
One daisy chain to link to all the buttons, it links to everything. As long as there is one ground going back, it's like the ground to your house. You're not wiring 3 different daisy chains back to the ground in your house.
What are you talking about, the ground of my house?
There's a ground. Well, I know Pinchola.
Like a lightning rod?
Yeah. Well, no, I
don't have a lightning rod. Do you have a lightning rod?
No. I live in the middle of everything.
Well, now I'm confused.
Well, I remember that when my dad. No. Okay, so he hooked up an electric fence when I was younger, and we had to pound in a ground wire, but we had to pound it into the ground.
Yeah.
Like really, pound that shit down.
Pound
deep.
it into the ground.
Yeah. 4 motherfucking feet.
Wow.
Deep.
Why? To get down into the groundwater?
I don't know. Just
is it oil?
No.
I don't care about this conversation.
I know.
I care about electricity. I hate it.
Anyway, so
you ever been electrocuted?
Yes.
I hate it.
Well, you got electrocuted hardcore.
I did, and now I'm
like
frightened of it.
You walked into.
It's like getting attacked by a dog, and then someone's like, "I got you a puppy." I'm like, "No, fuck that."
No, you walked into a power line with your chest. You had to be kicked off of it because you're just like. It
was crazy. I couldn't move. I was just like, it was if you've never been electrocuted, I recommend you try it at least once.
It kind of goes like that.
I give you a whole new respect for the power of electricity. Yeah, it's like that. So
and Ryan's down.
I'm afraid of it, even though this is like 5 volts.
there's no power running. It's speaker wire status.
It's 5 volt. No, 2.4 volts. Once it's turned on.
Okay, so what we're doing is I haven't been playing any games this week because I've been playing catch up with my house because I was out in Charlotte last week for work. I came back and I went full bore into the Raspberry Pi arcade build. If anybody out there is listening and they want to build an arcade or just want something cool to fuck around with, $35. The Raspberry Pi 2 is one of the coolest little pieces of technology that I've seen in a long time.
It really is. And even if you want to just use it for the retro arcade, that retro Pi thing, it comes with like Doom and Quake, and you can play those, and it's.
Well, you know, it's funny. If you play them long enough, it says this is the demo version. If you'd like the real version, call this number, and it's the same number from like the early 90s.
Did you call it?
No, I'm not going to call that shit.
Call it.
Yeah, but no.
John Carmack answers.
I was fucking with Ryan because Quake was running. I'm like, this is better than your computer was doing back in the day. So, which made me think like the computer that we were fucking playing online with, or Ryan was showing me early Quake versions, and we were like trying to download songs, taking like fucking an hour to download like one song. The internet
was awesome in 1994.
Raspberry Pi 2 is as beefy, if not beefier, than these past systems.
Oh, it's way beefier than the computer was back then.
Blows my mind. It's got a dual core processor. It's
got a gig of RAM.
1 gig of RAM.
I think back then it was
stuff and things and more stuff.
It was like 256 megabytes of RAM or something. That was like badass.
You got 4 USB ports. The one thing is that you have to have a 2.5 volt power supply, or you won't be able to use all the USB ports. But you can bypass that if you use a self-powered USB hub. But there's also like there's a spot for a monitor, like it's like a little ribbon cable. And there's also a camera.
It has a camera port on it.
And then it's got like that weird, what is that big pin thing called? Technology. Anyway, it's got a whole lot of functionality. It's set there to teach you Linux. I've been
talking about like the LPT, like the big old printer cable.
Yeah,
that thing in the middle.
I forgot what it was called. But I mean, they've done multiple things with that, and the cool thing about the Raspberry Pi is like they will give you instructions on how to build tools to put in there, but they don't sell them pre-manufactured. So it's like it's an introduction into like soldering fucking circuit boards and learning Linux. This is like the coolest thing ever. Like I'm very happy with it.
If you're intrigued at all, go onto YouTube and look at some of the projects people have done with these things. Like the guy that built a supercomputer out of like 40 of them. Somebody built a 3D printer and used that as the computer in it. There's so many fucking cool things you can do.
I was talking to Matt out at the Beer Research Institute. People are using them for beer brewing to monitor the temperature on that. Yeah, everything. It monitors the temperature, like all types of levels. So this little computer is I mean, as dumb as it sounds, I think it's going to change a whole lot of the way that the world works with PCs. The future's badass. I'm glad I'm part of it. I'm frightened of robots, but I'm happy to be in it. If a robot kills me and a Raspberry Pi is running that robot, I'm okay with it. I'll be happy. Oh, the future is so bright. It's so good. I kind of wish I am happy because I was going to go with the Banana Pi. The fuck is a Banana Pi? It's a cheap Chinese knockoff. Don't do that. I didn't. I'm glad that you bought me the Raspberry Pi, and I'm just like, just jerking off left and right. Anyway, this our arcade build, hopefully for Comic-Con 2015. It's going good. I'm gonna go get the cabinet tomorrow. Yeah, get that over here, get it painted up. And as long as we can, as sad as it sounds, the MAME ROMs are the only thing that aren't working. But we'll get them if we can get that working. We got to use a different. I was reading a lot. I don't know if you told me last night, but I also read it. MAME for all. Yeah, you got to use it. You got to use a different emulator, and I guess it works fine. But just being in the Linux system is just a whole new thing. Like it's not called sudo, it's called sudo or something. Sudo. Oh, sudo, yeah. and all this like elegant like and for your commands, backslashing and slamming, and I don't know. They have all these weird technical. Yeah, they all sound so dirty. They do. Don't sudo. Oh, I'm gonna seduce you. I'm gonna sudo you in the doo doo. I don't need that. I don't need that right now. See some delicious hoppy goodness coming out of your nose. I don't want that. I want it. All so, right. Okay, aside from the whole build, what's been going on with you? Nothing, man. I'm still trying to collect every single chest and every mission in Assassin's Creed. Dude, I'm like 90 hours into that game, and I am like 72% done with it. I couldn't. Not that your gameplay was boring. I was watching you. You just shot a guy with like a berserk dart, and you're just like sitting on the rooftop, like, yes. I just like watching them kill each other. Surprised my dick wasn't out. Goo. But here's that's from me for dance. And here's what I don't understand. And I'm throwing poison fucking bombs at him. Yeah. So what I'm trying to understand is that are there two types of eagle vision? Because it looked like you were popping back through that. Like no, there's only one. Well, there's one that you hit it and it lasts for X amount of seconds, and you can upgrade it, and then it stays active for X amount. After you get out of the actual eagle vision, okay, you can still see the outlines of where the guys were for X amount of seconds. Well, but there were people that were in red and people that were in white. The red guys are the extremists. The blue guys are the
brightish bluish white, like LED kind of light color.
Okay.
Those are the guards, and the greenish guys are friendlies.
Okay.
And then gold people are like people of note. Like
okay.
someone you need to talk to. Or
like the dead guy on the people of note.
Your main target.
The dead person you're trying to find.
Yeah.
Well, you were even saying that like Chester didn't even fucking. Oh, who's
Skyrim?
What? One more skill to get 100, which is pickpocket.
Corey, go outside.
Yeah. Well, no, I think I got the sneak. I went up to the temple in Skyrim and I just bashed the shit out of one of the monks who couldn't hit me back. So whatever.
Why did you beat up a monk?
Well, because it leveled up my my sneak skill.
Mm.
Because I'm very sneaky, and then I stopped playing. So that's.
So you beat up a monk, like I'm done.
Yeah,
got all the satisfaction I need out of this game.
Hey, by the way, there I actually texted this to you earlier this week. There is what was that peripheral? Like, there's something you can download for your tablet to turn your tablet or your phone into a keyboard for your computer, so you can play video games.
Oh, the thing. Well, is that the thing that projects onto your table?
No.
I know there was a phone that had that built in.
Okay, so I thought it was like a VNC server to where you could actually see your computer screen. But what it does,
didn't you already have that a long time ago?
That's when Bryce, dude, Bryce is fucking over the top. Like, he's the one who got me into Arma 3, which I'm loving, but I just haven't been able to play it. So now he's playing like something extreme. It's like a space shooter type. It'll hit me later on. But you can take the your keyboard and
that thing you sent me the other day.
Yeah, and broadcast, so there'll be controls on it. And it's the closest thing to Star Trek that I've ever seen, to where you can have like multiple fucking tablets or multiple fucking keyboards, and you can sit there and like I got my thrust here, and I can just run my finger straight up the screen, and it'll increase the thrust, or I can fire my rockets. It's all like that. It can be like right there. But the only problem is that it hijacks your keyboard, so your keyboard is null. So you have to have it. It only has, I think it only has 16 squares, and you can only use those 16 squares once you activate it. I should say 16 squares. You okay there?
Yeah.
Well, it's 16 squares per phone, so you have to have multiple like handheld devices. Like, you have to have like
there was like a couple of tablets with like your thrust and all of this, like all just shit, fire missiles on one side and all that stuff on the other.
Don't get me wrong, it looks cool. It looks cool as shit, but you have to have like $500 or $600 or more
in devices.
Oh no, actually, you know what? If I went out and bought a tablet right now, what is that, like $500? You have to have 3 of those, so it's $1,500 worth of shit to cover a $50 keyboard. So it looks good on paper.
And I guess if you're really into that game, or even the kind of like space sims or flying sims, where something like that would be awesome, might as well, because there's those guys that spend thousands of dollars on those fucking chairs for racing games.
Yeah, I don't
they're
even
super into racing games,
but
it might be awesome, you know,
possibly
if you're totally into it. Like, I'd spend a couple $100 if I could maybe, like, if I had like a real doll or something that I could stab with an assassin blade every time, and then every time I did that,
why does it always just turns so bad? It just goes from like normal. What is this thing called? Oh, it's the Power Kit, Power Grid by Rocket, but Rocket's spelled ROCCAT. It looks pretty cool, because even if you don't want, because the one that I sent you, the guy has the star map pulled up. He's got his like docking shit. He's got his other, like, everything like right there.
You should tweet that out.
I should.
People can see it.
I probably should.
This is what I'm talking about.
This is why I'm high. I'm gonna do this right now.
This is why I'm high.
Where's the Twitter?
Thank you. Do you want to move on to some gaming type news stuff?
We can go ahead. I was just trying to tell about the one thing about the Rocket is that if you really cared about your system performance, it will actually dump your system performance onto your phone. So you don't have to, like, if you're playing like a really like graphically intensive game and you're worried about how hot your GPU is or your CPU is, it'll actually project it onto this. And it really doesn't take up anything from your phone. It kind of taxes your system a little bit. But I know that was like kind of the cool part for me, because I'm never going to play this. I think it's called like Extreme Puzzle Fighter. I don't know what it's called. It's out there. But yeah, we can move on to whatever news you would like.
I read this earlier and it kind of made me laugh. So remember DNA, the mobile company that's going to start making games for Nintendo, the one in a partnership with Nintendo.
I don't
We talked
remember
about that a
that.
couple weeks ago.
I don't remember that.
All right, so Nintendo's going to be on mobile devices now, and they collaborated with this company DNA. They just did a whole bunch of layoffs.
Oh, what, Nintendo or DNA?
DNA. Like, why would they take on this huge contract from Nintendo and then they just fire a bunch of people? Like, what's going on over there? I just thought that was amusing. Like, why? Ugh. It just doesn't make any sense. It does not make sense. Are you doing something over there?
I'm trying to figure out how to type after I put in a photo.
Fine. Then I'll just move on to the next thing because fuck you.
I can't tweet and do stuff in real life.
Obviously, I'm over here typing and reading and talking. Mortal Kombat X is coming up soon. X.
Dude, they released a 25-minute video of the backstory of Mortal Kombat.
Because everyone needs that. I didn't know there was a story to Mortal Kombat.
I didn't know. I mean, I
thought there was this short
world and then
little story. Yeah, they fight for the world, and you have to fight to protect your world.
Things happen.
Stuff happens.
Johnny Cage died in the movie.
And then someone says,
Sonya Blade,
get over here.
Melina.
And then she's in Cyrax was there.
Of a dragon.
And then Goro had arms.
Yeah, and
then Hadouken.
Dude, that's all the movie. That's all the backstory has to be. It's like guys are fighting people. Dude, they threw the Mortal Kombat characters in with the DC Universe characters. You don't need a fucking story. We just found two random people that had special powers, and we fucking threw them right at each other, dude.
You just got called out, by the way.
By who?
Corey's like, he's looking up disc golf deals.
Go fuck yourself, Corey. If you are not going to play, then you can fuck yourself, okay? You know what? You send me your address. I will send you 4 or 5 discs, and if you're not going to play, dude.
Don't do this. Don't do this. Dude, don't do this to yourself.
Texas has some great disc golf, and if you're not taking advantage,
you know what? Texas has great barbecue, and don't just stop right there.
I'm gonna flip this fucking table. I'm gonna flip this table. Hopefully, like disc
why? You're
style.
mad at him. You're not mad at me.
I know. Well, I'm mad at you for fucking with me. Because last time you guys were like, oh, Dirk's disc golfing somewhere.
Did you disc golf in Carolina?
I did.
Fucker, I fucking knew it. I fucking knew it.
Dude, North Carolina is it's like one of the disc golf meccas, man. It's like such a great place.
It could be like Nebraska or somewhere where like free spirits go.
Eric's here. Hey, what's up, Eric? Good to see you, man.
Is Eric your friend?
From work. Like he's the
guy that's obsessed with Nintendo 64? Super Nintendo. He is like obsessed with a system that nobody likes.
No, the
GameCube. There you go.
No, but he's like he got me hooked on Smash. He gave me a Smash game that it didn't work, but I told him about the Smash Brothers series that I told you guys to watch, which you didn't watch, and he watched it and thought it was great. He also he's all about these Kickstarters, these backer projects where he's backing all of these Super Nintendo games that they're releasing on the cartridges. Dude. Also, he likes Chippendale's Rescue Rangers. So.
Oh, that motherfucker! It was him.
It was Eric.
It was him. All right. Well, no, I wanted to stick about Mortal Kombat for another minute.
Yeah, go ahead. I'm gonna keep talking about Mortal Kombat. I'm gonna walk to the refrigerator right there.
Goddamn. Okay. So I wanted you to be disappointed. Day 1 patch requires a 1.8 gigabyte download
for Mortal Kombat. Wait, okay.
For bug fixes and added gameplay. Quote unquote.
Yeah, added gameplay. So added gameplay will make your game work.
Yeah, I don't know.
Dude, there's
why would you need to patch that fucking big?
They already went to production. They have a schedule. We don't understand that shit.
I don't. It just pisses me off. Just delay the game 6 months and fix it.
You want to know? They're trying to fix it by releasing all of the fatalities, all the fucking game the back game story. They're doing all this bullshit just to pull the wool over your eyes to make you forget that they released a half fucking finished game.
Fuck that.
Hey, actually, you know what?
I fucking hate it. Every time I turn on the god. You know what else pisses me off is Steam. Every single time. You know, if I play
why does Steam
5 days in a row, every single day updating Steam. God, fuck, shit.
Well,
you updated 6 hours ago.
I think the updating Steam is more updating the clients that Steam has. I
know, it just pisses me off because like I'll play till like 2 in the morning, like on the weekend. Like me and Chester will be up till 2 or 3 fucking playing Assassin's Creed. And I'll get up at 7 and I'm hungover and I'll just go back there and I'll turn it on and be like, oh, I'll do some stab.
Let's be honest. Chester's still awake.
He's still on when I'm there.
Yeah.
But like I turn it on. It's been like 4 or 5 hours and I'm updating Steam. Like, fuck you, Gabe. Fuck you.
Don't fuck Gavin.
I don't want to. I don't. He's massive.
He's probably a great cuddler.
He probably is. He's probably a very gentle lover.
Hey, you know, it's funny, as actually talking about us being critical of stuff, we want to give another shout out to our Irish listener, Shane, who he sent us a great email about how he was trying to talk to the school board about doing or letting his students do podcasts, because Shane is a teacher in Ireland. I know. Ireland has teachers.
This is how you pour a pint of Guinness.
I'm not gonna insult him by doing any type of accent. I'm just gonna dog on him. Just
Did you look up his little farewell email with a little phrase down there at the bottom?
No, what does that say?
It was actually Gaelic.
Oh,
it was pretty much means like thank you and goodbye.
He said fuck you and goodbye.
Thank you.
Oh. No, but anyway, so we have a listener on Ireland who was nice enough to send us an email. He found Chester on Twitch when he was playing, and we're really happy he did. But it's actually kind of a funny story how he found us, because he had his students. They were trying to make a podcast on their own, or he wanted them to do like a podcast, like technology. So he went out and grabbed the first 3 video game.
I think 2 of them are more well-known.
Yeah.
Ones.
And yeah,
stumbled on this pile of shit.
Yeah, the casual cowards.
He stepped right in it.
So he got 2 of them, grabbed ours. He listened. He actually he listened to the first 2, and there was like, oh, you know what, this one has to be okay. And he grabbed it. He said that in his email. I'm grabbing it. I'm pulling it down. Shane, it says explicit. It says explicit everywhere.
What did he? There was burping. Lighthearted racism.
Well, no, but if taken out of context, would not be lighthearted.
Apparently, we're very opinionated.
I really no, yeah, we're negative.
But we have our opinions, but we seem like we respect the art, which we do.
Well, we do.
We just get upset about things because it's funny.
Well, because we're consumers. We're consumers first,
right?
And like game players, like 3rd or 4th. I don't know. It's like safety 3rd. That's what I always say. So anyway, Shane was trying to go to the school board to tell them how great or how wonderful like podcasts could be. Didn't listen to our fucking episode, and right when he was about to go in, he was like just qualming the last minute jitters. Qualming.
I don't know. He was browsing through it to find something good to show them, and he couldn't find anything.
No, he
because we're offensive.
No. He's sitting there for the first time. It's like 10 minutes before he goes into the room to play this stuff for him, and he's like, okay, so there's like an intro, and there was like, you know, a one-off, and then a quib from Chester, and I fast forward, and then there was like an overt racist comment, and then a belch, and then he just realized that it was just the worst shit show ever. So he, on one hand, he deleted it from the playlist that he would have shown to the school board, but he stuck around to hear this absolute nonsense that we do
weekly. Just say weekly. It's fine. Well, you can say that.
So Shane, dude, fucking hell yeah, man.
That's awesome. I'm glad.
No, we gave you
somebody found us like naturally.
Yeah, we gave you a shout out loud. Well, naturally, he was just trying. I don't know how the other 2.
We're on the internet, bro.
The internet.
We're like right under Giant Bomb.
Actually,
we're not under. Giant
no,
Bomb
we are
at all.
no. Giant Bomb is the only thing, like video games.
Giant Bomb, motherfucker.
On iTunes, Giant Bomb. So hold on, I can try to find what is Discovery Podcast, IT skills, blah blah, selling principle, pursuing.
Oh my god.
Okay, go ahead.
This is so boring.
Talk about something else. Oh no, and I'll find out what he was talking about.
All right, so not video game related, even though it is video game related, because I pretty much get all of my video game stuff from YouTube. YouTube will be announcing a subscription ad-free service. We all knew it was coming, and they're ready to roll it out, apparently.
YouTube?
Yeah.
I mean, whatever.
Because now they're owned by Amazon. I mean, Amazon's got to get paid, son.
Wait, YouTube?
No, sorry. Twitch is owned by Amazon.
Oh,
they're owned by Google. And apparently those Google ads just aren't doing it, so they got to get paid. Google doesn't really like hold on to its non-profitable things. They slowly, like quietly kill them. Although I think YouTube's too big to kill.
You can't kill YouTube.
You can't kill YouTube. But so they're doing a thing
after watching that AK-47 video
that was
versus the what is it, the M6 or whatever?
It was the AK versus the AR-15.
Oh yeah, you can't you can't get rid of America.
An AK-47 will not be stopped by a ham sandwich.
It will not, or peanut butter, or tuna, whatever the fuck he was jamming in there. Cottage, dude, it was disgusting.
That had to smell so bad when it got hot.
You know what bothers me more is that the man has
a bunch of automatic weapons.
No, just a spare AK-40. This is how bad America is. Shane, listen to how bad America is. This guy has extra guns to shove food into.
Anyways, so Corey.
Well,
I was getting there until I got kind of interrupted by you.
Sorry.
So they have the ad-free service. One, if you're smart enough, or if you know anything about the internet, if you look up here in the corner, Dirk, what does that say?
Ad block.
Yeah, just fucking use AdBlock Plus, and you'll get a delicious ad-free YouTube experience. Which is an add-on for Chrome. If Google really cared that much, they would remove it.
No, dude. I know that what is it?
Then I would just use Firefox again and use it on there.
What is it? Hulu. They disabled, like, if you're running ad block, Hulu won't let you fucking play now. Oh, what's going on?
They put that up to make you think you can't play. If you wait 30 seconds or for however long the ad is, it'll just come back on.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that's just like
Hulu.
That's just like the black background on the video. Is that screen, because I was like, fuck, and then I let it play for a while, and then I just started Googling for something. I was gonna I think I was watching Arrow. I was like, I'll just go fucking download it, and then it started playing. So wait 30 seconds, but they already have, I guess, a $10 music video thing where you can just play music videos nonstop for $10, or use Pandora, or whatever you want to do. But
I'm all about songs of these days, man. You pick a genre. You pick a fucking era, you let it go to town.
All right.
You don't care about that.
So rockabilly from 1994.
No, dude, I just do alternative from the 90s and just let it play.
Ugh.
Dude, no commercials. Maybe one commercial. Maybe one.
But they have that $10 service, and I guess like they already have 2 million subscribers. 2 million. So people are using it, so they think people are going to use this service. For people who don't know any better, I think they'll make a lot of money off of it, which sucks. But I guess it's good. Someone's got to get those servers got to go. So let the idiots pay for it, you know?
Oh,
goddamn, bro! Goddamn, bro! God, so much head. No, don't get it on my apartment carpet.
I'm not. We're good, man. We're totally good. It's on my little perch right there.
So it's good and bad. It's good that they'll be able to keep high quality content up, especially now that we're moving into the 4K era.
Well, here's the thing. Like, okay, so what constitutes high quality content? Like, Netflix is giving me high quality content.
No, I'm just saying. Well, it's all user based, so people have to make the quality content. I'm just talking about like HD video, and I'm sure soon in the future they'll have 4K once that's the standard beyond 1080p.
Okay, so are they going to take away all the HD video? Like, are you only going to
you'll still have ads. What are you talking about? They're not going to take anything away. They're just there'll be no ads on the side. There'll be no ads in the videos. Completely ad free, like what you see with AdBlock Plus. It'll be like that for whatever the price is, probably $10. It's that model seemed to work for their music.
Why? I
don't know, bro. I don't know. Well, people are stupid and they'll pay for stuff.
On the real tip, if we can get $10 from everybody who's watching, so that would be like $20 right now.
Yeah, that's it. That's the 30 pack for the week.
I spent $50 on beer, just like, just because I knew Charles and Chester wouldn't be here.
It's a secret. Okay. Let's sign up. Let's sign up for a Patreon and see if people give us money.
Well, we already tried to get some ads, but apparently we have copyrighted material.
Well, that's what I said. You go to Patreon. People can give you whatever they want.
All right.
Speaking of giving people whatever they want, I got it on a Kickstarter for those shotgun shells, shot glasses. You see those?
Yeah. How'd you do with that?
It got funded.
I'm
about to get some aluminum shotgun shells.
How many did you get?
4.
4? How much was that?
So
how much more were the shotgun shell?
I put in $100 because I wanted to get funded.
Okay, but did you get extra stuff, right?
I get to pick whatever color I want for the shell and the casing.
Okay.
And then I also have available the tactical black ones.
Okay.
And I think there's a camel. Is there a camel one?
I don't know. There probably is.
Shitload of colors, but you only get special
America
colors.
loves drinking whiskey.
And I don't remember with $100 you might get to have like 16 laser engraved numbers. Why do you not turn off your buzzer?
I mean, I can do that right now. I don't know what you're talking about.
So that's cool.
Well, Jake's moving out of town tomorrow, so he wants to just give me everything that he has. So you can buy a $100 four pack of shot glasses, but if I fund a $200 disc golf backpack,
but I can't use the backpack.
No. But
you can use the shot glass.
It's
good for everybody.
You can use the backpack.
I'm not going to though.
Well, no, but I get a backpack. I get a bag. I got socks. I got a hat.
Can I use the socks?
I'll
use socks.
You can use the fucking sock. You can use the shit out of the.
Man,
if you wear disc golf socks, by the way,
those different than regular socks?
They are, man. They will make you fly.
I swear to God.
No, I'm so disappointed with you. So I did an event today.
Okay.
No. I did an event today, and I text Ryan. I'm like, Ryan, I'm at this event. It's a charity event. Free beer, free lunch.
I had a lot of stuff to do. One,
fuck the shit you
have
to do.
I had to go drop off my sample
of semen.
From
your
reception. You
reception.
ever jacked off into a cup before?
For fun or for business?
Business or pleasure?
Yeah.
For business. And you got to get it all there. You don't want to spill any of it.
No, it's just
First
a pleasure.
of all, it's weird. And second of all, the edge of that cup is not exactly rounded.
So would you say that
it was kind of sharp and I rubbed the head of my dick against it?
Do you have a shotgun blast?
Yeah. So, yeah, and I had jerked off for a couple of days. I make sure I get a real meaty load.
Okay.
Yeah, and so that was awkward. So, and I haven't showered all day. So I jerked off really early this morning, and I haven't showered all day.
Why do we need to know that?
Just so you know what a disgusting pig I am. And then I had to go do my biometric screening so I could lower my insurance by like $5 a year or something, my health insurance. And I have high blood pressure.
Okay.
And almost 20%, no, hold on. 40% of my body is made entirely out of fat.
Yeah, we already knew that.
You didn't know the percentage.
No, I could make an educated guess.
Yeah, 39%.
I could drop you into a bath of water and like do the displacement thing. You're probably gonna float.
Get out. It's just dry.
Yeah. So no, I text Ryan. I'm like, hey, free beer, free lunch. Can't do it, man. Are you kidding me?
I had stuff to do.
Wow.
And then I was waiting for the exterminator for fucking
You could have had a keg of that. They had 2 kegs of that. They just were giving away.
But then I wouldn't have been able to do the other stuff. Then I wouldn't be able to wait for the exterminator, who was like incredibly late.
Yeah, and that's why I passed out on your couch, because he just kept pouring beer for me. It was technically samples, but if you went next door, and by next door I mean like the next tent over, and stole a lemonade cup, you could get a full like 12-ounce or 16-ounce cup of.
We were doing that somewhere else too. What tent was that? Up in Flagstaff, where they were giving us like all the beer. It was the Stone or the Sam Adams?
I couldn't remember, dude. Come on,
they got a real adult cup for us
years ago.
People like us.
I can't fucking remember that shit.
All right, let's talk about this. You ready? You ready to talk about Call of Duty Black Ops 3?
Don't give a fuck.
So if for the 3 of you that care, if you were on YouTube at all yesterday, the Call of Duty Black Ops 3 trailer dropped and was face fucked. It was just all in your face, because you still get ads sometimes on the Chromecast.
Yeah.
And man, it was everywhere. I'm used to seeing like 1 million T-Mobile ads, and it was just like 3. And so you'll get the full reveal on the 26th, while the rest of us don't give a shit.
Cares?
So get your Mountain Dew ready.
Well, no.
Get your flat build hats ready. It's time. It's time for Call of Duty.
No, because
bitches.
they just came out with the what isn't Call of Duty? It's the EA's version of that. It's Battlefield. Battlefield just came out with, they're like, oh, the new Battlefield, you got exploding cars and you're a cop and stuff and shit. That's exactly what it is.
A cop? Like, you're a cop.
You're like part of a special forces crew.
So that's not a cop at all.
Well, no, but you are a cop. Like, they actually made it looks like the Too Fast and Too Furious. Like, they felt real bad about Paul Walker's death.
So they made a game based on The Rock.
Pretty much, yeah. That's what it looks like. So, dude, Call of Duty, I don't give a fuck about you. Like, I don't give 2 shits.
Because someone made a really good realization. Like we all know it's the same game skinned, just prettied up and then released over and over.
Oh, it's gonna be on a new console, man. This is gonna be pretty as shit.
All the covers look the same.
Yeah, they do.
It's like the same character. It's like they don't give. It's like they're rubbing it in your face.
Silhouette. It's silhouette, backlight, and fucking like looking one way. Just
so
that's it.
Even like in the ad, like you could tell like the guy was sitting there with the guns and it looked all computery.
Yeah.
It just looked like the Black Ops 2 guy.
Yeah.
Exactly like that, but it looked all Matrixy, I guess. I don't know, futuristic. Stop it.
We're
on to you.
I'll be honest with you, man. Like this goes back to like me, like the whole PC thing for this year. I do not want to buy these games because I don't want to be called a nigger or a faggot online. Like that's by a 12-year-old kid.
I do.
Well, then have at it, man. You've got a PS4. Buy this game and go to town.
I can't wait. It turns me on.
Maybe
it doesn't turn me on.
Should.
It's actually really fucking annoying.
One for one.
So hey, look, someone else gives zero shits about first-person shooter games. I read another comment underneath it. It must have been some kid because he's like, I've been playing Call of Duties my whole life. So I mean, since like 1998 or whatever the first one came out, and I've never played the single-player campaign. I've only played multiplayer.
See, and that's why I fell behind.
And that's why those single-player campaigns suck because nobody fucking plays them.
You know what? When Modern Warfare came out, I enjoyed the shit out of their single-player campaign. And I always fell behind on these shooter games because I would take the time to play the single-player campaign, and then I would jump online, and everybody online was just fucking, like, no bullshit, like 40 levels ahead of me.
Oh, yeah.
And they've
all prestiged.
They've all gone prone. They've all done that bullshit. And I'm just like, hey, guys.
It's just like right in your head.
And it's not that I got killed. I didn't care about being killed. It's seriously like it's the caliber of people that play that shit. And then you get the soccer moms.
My brother plays Call of Duty.
Again, it's the caliber of people that play that shit. And I can't talk too much shit about Randy because he plays,
it's all right. He doesn't listen to the show.
But he plays disc golf, so like it's one and the same.
But he's gonna lump you guys all together.
Oh no, dude, he fucking loves the shit out of that.
That's not like all he plays is Call of Duty.
Yeah,
like all he plays.
That is it.
It's fucking crazy.
And
like, that's why he has an Xbox.
I don't understand it. Like it's lather, rinse, repeat, lather, rinse, repeat. You know what? Hey,
he did play a lot of God of War. Maybe he just likes murder. Maybe my brother's a serial killer.
I can get down with that.
Okay.
I mean, as long as he doesn't kill me.
All right. So what were you gonna say just now?
Well, I was gonna say, where's the Last Guardian?
Stuck in development hell.
No, dude, he can't.
It's vaporware, dude.
No.
Oh yeah.
No.
Oh yeah.
It's
unofficially canceled.
Are you serious?
Yeah, it's just gone, and no one. I mean, they had a cover story on fucking Game Informer, and everyone was really excited about it, and then poof, vaporware.
Hold on, let me just look this up.
Go ahead and look it up while I tell you.
Tell me.
TwitchCon is coming
to Phoenix.
No, I don't know where it's coming. I don't give a shit. I just thought it was interesting. Did you read my little news quibs here? Did you read these?
No, I'm reading.
Don't read them.
Sorry about it.
How much would you be willing for an all weekend pass? How much would you be willing to pay for TwitchCon?
For TwitchCon?
Yeah.
Last year I paid, I think, $35 for 4 days for Comic-Con Phoenix. I would say $35.
That was the early bird, right? If you get in early.
Yeah.
$85
for TwitchCon.
For TwitchCon. And this is the first one. This is the first TwitchCon.
Well,
and it's a 2-day pass. It's not like a 4-day like Comic-Con. Thank you, Amazon.
No, okay.
Do you get in free with Prime?
You might. There you go. If they're trying to recoup money, are you fucking serious?
Yeah, I'm serious, dude. $85 for a 2-day pass to TwitchCon.
So what are they going to do? Are they going to play games? I have no fucking
clue. They'll all get together and then they'll just stream the audience.
No, it would be fucked up. All they do is they just stream live events that aren't there.
What live? Oh yeah, they're streaming it too, so they can all stand there with each other and watch someone else in like San Antonio fucking play fucking League of Legends.
Man. I'm over it. I'm done with everything. Fuck you guys. Fuck this and fuck you.
See, Corey agrees. Last Guardian is hanging out with Half-Life 3 and Shenmue 3.
Dude, fuck you, Corey.
In development hell. They don't exist anymore.
Well,
Shenmue,
okay, I'll
Shenmue never really started, did it?
Shenmue 3, okay, here's the thing. Half-Life 3, Shenmue 3, we never saw the fucking gameplay. We never saw anything. The Last Guardian, that shit was fucking.
It looked like it was ready to go.
Shit, yeah, it was good to go. It looked like all their other games. It looked like it had a lot of like they had a backstory. It looked like it was going to be rich and full of flavor.
They had to stop working on it so you can get that remastered HD version of Shadow of Colossus.
And what is it?
That's
Ori or
I don't know. Team Ico.
Ico, yeah, Ico and Shadow.
So I was watching. I think it was Games Radar or GameSpot, like their top 5 games or whatever of March.
Yeah,
and most of them were like it was like a sequel or like a HD remake. And I mean, they mentioned Ollie for like a second. They mentioned what's that Oni game you were talking about?
Ori
game.
That game actually
it looked really cool.
No,
actually, I thought I watched a video about it.
It paid for itself in the first week. It is now profitable after the first week. That's how good this game is.
It looks really cool. And Bloodborne, of course, was the game of the month.
Yeah,
but damn, that game! If I wasn't so scared of it, that game looks fucking
not about
beautiful.
Nope,
though.
Nope.
You ever watch a gameplay of it? Go watch a gameplay.
I don't want to watch a gameplay.
It is absolutely.
I'm sure it is.
Probably one. Although it's like horrific and filled with monsters and bloody, it just is one of the best looking games I've ever seen.
It's Nightmare Creatures on crack.
Yeah,
which I didn't really enjoy Nightmare Creatures, and it's fucking what is it the game what is that? It might as well be Bloodborne. It
Dark Souls.
It's I can't get down on that.
It's Dark Souls for people who can't get through Dark Souls.
I heard that was Dark Souls 2. Dark Souls 2 was a Dark Souls for people who could get through Dark Souls.
It's like if Dark Souls is nightmare mode, Bloodborne is very hard. So it's still hard. It's just not impossible to get through.
I'm not all about that. Dude, that might as well be the Resident Evil for me. Like I borrowed Resident Evil 2 from you when I was in high school. I played through the first hallway and the liquor got me, and I was like, done. I'm out.
Done playing this game.
I played it in the dark in my room. I'm not fucking dealing with that shit. From there, I'm out. Like I have all of the Dead Space games. I have Dead Space 1, 2, and 3.
And you play them until you get scared and you stop.
I will never play them. I will never play them ever because I want to enjoy video games. I'll let a movie scare me. No, I won't even let a movie scare me.
I have to go to scary movies with your wife.
That's right. You do. I'm not going. I won't do it. And you know I won't.
So you send me on a date with your wife because you don't want to go on scary movies.
You know what? She just doing the pink one of the things that she liked that shit. Dude, I won't. I don't want games to scare me. I want games to be fucking like enriching and developing. Like I want all that shit.
Yeah, I don't really play scary games.
Fuck that shit.
I don't like to be scared of that game.
I want to feel like I've achieved something and not shit my pants while I'm getting there. So that's pretty much. I
like to shit my pants.
You know, I think that's
watching you freak out on the YouTube stream is wonderful.
Thank you. Well, so I think that Chester is probably that's his goal right now. Is just not to shit himself while in Denver.
While he's enjoying that, what was it, Chuck D? I don't know. A play on Chuck D.
It cures MS twice.
Yeah, twice.
Yeah,
twice the MS using power. That's good. Seeing that Chester doesn't have MS.
He could.
See, we got another one here in the chat. Can't do scary games. So I don't know how many people are playing these games since nobody seems to want to play them. Dan loves them.
Fuck it. I don't
do it.
I don't know why. Thank you, Corey, for being on my side.
Yeah. I don't like them either. I just wanted to argue with you.
Fuck you. Go fuck yourself.
Oh, what else is going on
in the world? Don't bring this to your students.
Oh, so GTA 5 on PC will come on 7 DVDs. This many.
Really?
7.
Oh, DVDs are like Blu-rays or like
DVDs. So because not everyone has a Blu-ray drive.
Well, you know, I appreciate that above the what is it? The battle chest for StarCraft 2, because StarCraft 2 battle chest came with one DVD with a link to a download site.
Yeah, that's
which
pretty
was
annoying.
which was some fucking bullshit.
Which sucks, like especially like if your wife's watching Netflix and you're downloading something else, and then you're like, "Fuck, I gotta stop all these downloads."
No,
Stop all the downloading.
I had to download 16 gigs.
Oof.
Wait, so you said it came on 7 DVDs?
7 DVDs.
So 7 times 8, that's 56 fucking gigs of a game?
What?
7
DVDs?
Yeah.
Not Blu-rays.
Well, no.
Blu-rays are 8 gigs.
No. Dual layer. Oh no, if it's just DVDs and it's 4 gigs. If it's a dual layer DVD, which it probably is, it's 8.
I doubt it's putting all of that on your system.
So
I mean, there's probably one that's a gameplay disc.
there's no gameplay disc that is carrying all of the full motion video. Like if they're throwing,
Well, no, it's probably
there,
putting a shitload on there, but I guarantee you, the one disc is a gameplay
Well,
disc.
you know what?
And it's probably still putting a good 50 gigabytes or whatever it is on your system.
No, I'm not gonna. I'm not. If okay, I'll be honest with you. I'm not buying GTA a hard copy. If I am gonna buy it, which I am gonna buy it, I'm getting it through Steam,
Yeah, and man, it's gonna take you a fucking week to download it.
which sucks.
It
because,
looks so good though. It looks like I'll probably play it because it just
oh,
looks
dude, it's
so good.
real life. You might as well
The
just
heist.
fucking just.
Well, I want to play the heist. I've been watching the Inside Gaming guys are now on that show Funhouse.
Yeah.
I've been watching them do heists. They look fucking awesome.
Do they have? Are they playing the PC version like right now?
No, I think they're doing on
PS4.
PS4.
Yeah, because it would be up for PS4
or the Xbox One. Xbox One. Yeah.
Are you serious? Like you want to get this? You want to play
Yeah,
heist?
but
Dude,
the heist looks
I
like
am
so much
fucking-
fun.
I am in, dude.
Because they're
Yes.
fucking with each other, and
Where's
they're like
the
they're trying to be all like secret, and like one guy will kind of split off and grab a helicopter and crash into one of the other guys just to be an asshole. I don't know. It just looks like a lot of fun.
We can do that.
Yeah.
We can make that happen. So I'm curious to see who buys that, because I was very impressed that Final Fantasy VII came on 3 DVDs or
Those were
CDs, the
CDs.
CDs, whatever.
Yeah.
What
What
else
was
was-
it? What game was that? I'll never remember. It was in our Lost Odyssey.
Oh
It was like
yeah,
on 5 discs or something.
you still have that. That's
Yeah.
mine. Give it back. I want to play that.
Okay, go and get
No,
it.
I'm probably
Go right now.
I'm never gonna play.
You're
that.
never gonna play it.
It's like it was 5 DVDs, and you had to keep switching back
It was
and forth.
boring too. It was really
It wa-
boring.
it
I played
was-
it for a couple hours.
It was
and I
really
just like,
hard. It could have been better, but it was really really hard, and it had a really hot.
I didn't think it was that hard. It was just boring.
Dude, I got killed so many times in that game, like so many times.
Well, that's what happens when you suck at video games.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome, buddy. I got one last
the
thing
final
that,
one, the
that
final
I really want to
countdown.
talk about. Star Wars is finally available to download digitally. Welcome to the future, LucasArts. A long time ago, in a galaxy far, far away, we all already downloaded these movies illegally.
Dude, I have the Star Wars. I have all of the HD versions of Star Wars downloaded digitally, but the crawling screen is in like Dutch. the crawling letters. I don't need to see that shit. I know what happens. Just I don't give a shit.
Yeah,
But it is in Dutch.
see. There's a thing is that they didn't do it for so long that we all already have it, and I'm gonna readily admit to it. I've stolen Star Wars just because I couldn't get it digitally.
I'll steal Star
Fucking
Wars
pissed me off, man.
right now.
It would just piss me off because remember how long my DVD player was broken for?
Yeah,
I had to have stuff digitally. I
you have to.
bought fucking
No,
Demolition
no,
Man
no. You're
because
the
I couldn't watch it.
you're the one person that I
It was
know that
$2.
took the time to take your whole DVD collection and convert it
Yeah,
into
oh,
digital
ripped
media.
them all. Yeah,
That was
because I wanted them.
retarded.
Well, so
like-
some of them were like older, like '90s action movies
No,
that I
I-
couldn't find
no,
to
no.
download.
I'll be honest with you. I'm at the point now where I pick up a fucking DVD and I'm like, I could put this in my DVD player and watch it, or I could just download
Like,
it.
I'm gonna go download it, and then I'm gonna go grab a soda, and I'll make a grocery sandwich. When I come back, it'll be done.
I'm gonna come back. Yeah. So I that the whole digital conversion thing. I'm not all about it. Actually, but by the way, like speaking of like watching TV and movies and shit, have you checked out Better Call Saul?
Not yet.
Oh, great.
I heard it's as good, or maybe even better than Breaking Bad.
It's a little slow because they brought back Tuco, or I should say they introduced Tuco.
No. He makes me so nervous.
Oh, then you get ready.
He gives me like I'm
You
just
get
like,
ready.
oh god, he's so crazy.
No, because he gets some awesomeness. It gets a little slow for a couple episodes, but dude, I binge watched that when I was back east because that's what I downloaded just to watch.
Look at me, I'm just like I'm all tense right
you're
now.
just like,
He makes me. That guy did such a good fucking job.
You cannot touch your ears to your shoulders. I don't really want to. You're just like, just get it up there. Just get
He
it up
made
there.
me so fucking uncomfortable.
Oh, so it's a great actor.
Tuco Salamanca.
And Odenkirk, dude, I will watch anything that Odenkirk's in. He's amazing. But even if he was in the new Star Wars, I'd see that too.
Yeah.
Full circle.
But you're still gonna watch the new Star Wars. Oh, you're talking about the last three?
Yeah, just like the.
I'd watch it for Odenkirk. You won't
wait.
watch it for Sam Jackson, but you'll watch for Odenkirk.
I don't give a shit about Sam. I've seen him in many movies.
He can see you right now, and he's judging you.
No, he is looking at me. God damn it! It's like the following eyes. There we go. I'm gonna do this.
What do you mean you don't like Star Wars?
There you go. Gumby's covering his face now.
Are they making out?
They're
making out. That's
Gumby
cute.
and Sam Jackson.
I never thought the pair we never thought would happen. That's jungle love right there.
I actually never thought about that in my life at all.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll get around to it one day. I really want to watch Daredevil. I tried to stay up till midnight last night to watch it on Netflix. It premiered last night.
Like the new show.
Yeah, and I got really drunk and fell asleep.
Okay, so I watched. We were talking about this yesterday. You watched about 20 minutes of it. Atari Game Over.
Yeah,
released on Netflix. I thought it was a mediocre kind of. It was kind of a an eh.
Was that the one that was funded by Microsoft where they went out and dug it up? Right.
I don't know if it was funded by Microsoft.
I thought it was. The one where they went and dug them all up and they found them.
Well, the
cartridges.
They did. Can I spoil it for you?
They found it, and no, you didn't spoil it for me because we talked about it on the show like a year ago.
Yeah. So they didn't just find E.T. They found every other game that Atari had released. Like
they just dumped a whole bunch of games.
It was a warehouse dump. It was a company that was sinking that wanted to get rid of everything, and just dumped it.
What's the other beer you got?
I got the exact same thing. All I got was fucking.
You just got the same beer
over and over again. So this whole thing was about I don't know who made it. The guy who wrote some type of X-Men movie. I don't know. He was really awkward.
Odenkirk.
No, it wasn't Odenkirk.
Oh.
He was like a writer. Anyway, so he was actually the person that jolted me back from liking the actual developers that they were talking about. And the developer who made E.T. and he made
who was I talking? Was I talking with you yesterday?
Yeah.
About that? It was like, hey, we're gonna go watch that new Spielberg movie, E.T. Oh yeah, man, I can't wait to see that. Yeah, it comes out. Yeah, it comes out next week. Yeah, that's great. You got to make a game.
Yeah, next week.
And it's gonna come out with the movie.
They gave him 5 weeks.
Yeah.
The development. They actually said the development process was 3 months to like 5 months. So the guy who did this, like, for what he did, he tried to make it as likable a story as possible. They fucking just slammed the whole fucking video game industry and Atari dying on him.
Well, it kind of, I mean, it's not his, it's actually his higher up's fault for putting so much on his shoulders in such a short amount of time with no funding.
Well, it's not a bad, no, there were $22 million.
Really?
I thought
it had no funding.
No, it had funding.
Holy shit. That's what you get for 20. Dude, you can get like Call of Duty for $22 million.
You probably could. There you go. No, I'm just saying, like, and the guy now, and back in the day, he was a cocky engineer. I mean, he had his master's in engineering. Now he has his master's in like marriage and family counseling. So he's a counselor. Like,
what did he break down and was like, I can't do this anymore?
No, he got blacklisted from the fucking gaming industry. Nobody would hire him because everybody said ET was like the worst game ever. And they actually said in the video that ET like always makes the best of lists.
The worst of lists. Best of?
The worst of list.
Yeah.
The best of the worst of. But everybody else was like, dude, it's actually a really good game. And I can't say it's a good or bad game. I've only played ET long enough to fall in one hole, and I'm out. I'm like, this is fucking dumb.
You can't move anywhere.
Yeah, you can't do anything. But I don't know if you stuck around long enough, but one of the guys, who's the guy who wrote Game of Thrones? H.R. Martin? George R. Martin. George R. Martin. This guy went to New Mexico. He's just I don't know who he is. I never saw him before. Borrowed George R. Martin's DeLorean.
He owns a DeLorean?
Yes.
That guy's so cool.
Borrowed his DeLorean, put an ET doll in it, and then drove down to Alamosa, where the landfill is. Stopped at Roswell, of course.
I think it's George R. Martin.
Joe, who gives a shit? If I can shorten his name by one R to make any more of the fucking books come out quicker, then yes, then that's fine. But anyway, that was like the most interesting thing to me, like of this whole that whole thing. Like, I appreciate what the documentary did, but it kind of fell flat.
Well, what did you want him to do?
I don't know.
It's a documentary about a really depressing time in gaming when it almost all fell apart.
No, dude.
But we wouldn't be doing what we're doing right now.
No. It actually was. This is what bothers me is. So Steve Jobs worked for Atari, and he actually didn't have the first best-selling game from Atari. He was like third or fourth in line. So Atari was like the company that led into the computer revolution. Like all that bullshit.
The home computer.
Yeah. It just feels like the documentary was just kind of lackluster. Like it wasn't as big as it could have been. And when you see the guy who made the documentary, which is awesome that he was able to do it, he just has this real flat personality, and it really comes across in the documentary. And I'm not talking shit because I've never made a documentary and I've never written anything like any type of movie. And I'm not saying I could do anything better.
Did you make one? You make one.
And you know what? If you give me the funding and the time off work, I will try.
I only watched 20 minutes on my lunch break last week. I didn't think it was that bad. It had like a sombering tone, I guess.
It was very somber.
Because it wasn't about how great Atari. It was about the fall of Atari. It wasn't about how awesome they were and all this great stuff they did. That documentary was pretty much about the fall of Atari.
It gets into how awesome they were.
Right, but only like a snippet.
No. It keeps going. Like there is a big portion of like how big. They're really vague about how big Atari got, but like when they talked about that they gave Warner Entertainment gave $22 million or whoever to make the ET game, and Steven Spielberg played it and endorsed it and said it was one of the best games that he's played in a long time.
It's the only game I've ever played.
No, he basically he endorsed, they have him on video saying this is a great game. I've played this game. It bothers me just so much that it was just flat. Just like
it's pandering. You got to do it. He probably got money for it, so he had to pander.
I don't know. Whatever. Is that it? Was that it? The Star Wars final thing?
That was it. That was pretty much the end. I guess I'll kill myself now. I'm depressed after listening to Atari stuff. Yeah.
I don't have a shotgun blast.
Yeah. What, are you trying to shoot
I'm
us
trying
down?
to kill you. Hopefully you'll have a stroke and just.
But I'm glad Nintendo went forward and released a home console because here we are now.
Here we
bitching about Call of Duty.
Anyway.
That's a fun little song, isn't it?
It is. Royalty-free music is the shit.
It really is. I ain't got to pay nobody nothing for this. Hell yeah, bitch.
Speaking of that.
He's going to call us on it one day.
There's no way he's going to call us.
Yeah, well,
no
he said
way.
You could use it at SGC. No one recorded it, never got it in writing, but we hope he's a stand-up guy and remembers.
I seen it. I was there.
So
anyway, if you go to casualcowards.com, we are on Twitch, we are on Stitcher, we are on Podcast Addict, we are on iTunes, we are on Twitter, we are on Facebook, and we are on Mescaline. There we go. I was waiting for that. You and I, simpatico.
Yeah.
So hopefully next week when you guys listen in, we'll have Chester back, we have Charles back.
We'll have the crew back.
But you know what? We kicked it old school.
We did kick it old school.
It was just Ryan and myself.
I've never played footsies for an entire hour.
Yeah, looking into each other's eyes.
That was rough.
Just realizing why we started the podcast.
To bitch about Call of Duty.
For ourselves. For ourselves. I've never wanted to love somebody so much in my life.
Oh, look, someone just jumped in right at the end of the episode.
Hey, sorry, Frostbomb 4243.
Yeah, sorry. I just had someone in the channel ask if we're going to make it back to SGC.
Yeah, we're not going to make it.
We're not going to make it to SGC this year.
Too much.
We're doing Phoenix Comic-Con. Hopefully, we put in our submission. They really liked our idea, so I think we're going to get in. But
fingers crossed.
we're trying kind of putting all our eggs in one basket.
Well, here's the thing.
It was expensive.
Well,
it was really
no,
expensive.
SGC, we have to pay for 4 plane tickets, round trip, at least 2 rooms, and then
We make absolutely nothing from the show.
we are
Absolutely
deep in the red.
Deep in the red. So it's $900 for the hotel rooms. It was $500. How much was it for 5? It was $500 for shirts, or fucking I don't remember.
No, $500 for 100.
$500 for shirts. A couple hundred, $200-$300 in stickers. It was pricey. It was real pricey.
We
bought
also
the camera, but we had to buy stuff. We bought it. Did we buy the TV when we got there?
but then we returned it. So
Yeah, that's
that,
right.
that was straight.
Yeah. So it was prohibitively expensive. We'd love to do it again, or even if we just come and hung out. But we're probably not gonna be able to do it this year.
But here's the thing: like we also didn't get an invite back. We didn't.
We got the standard. You were a vendor last year. Would you like to return this year? Email.
Yeah. So it's not something that, as much as we liked it, we've been out. Like Ryan and I went out there for the first time. We came up with the casual cowards of gaming idea, and then we came back, and then we went out there to kind of release what the previous year had done, and it was good because we got a lot of listeners, we got a lot of good feedback, but at the same time, it's not feasible for us to get back there and
Hoven. That was that RPG game, wasn't it?
Hoven Spindle of the.
Is that the guy?
Is that him?
Was that the game?
Yeah.
Hi, he's here. Welcome to the end of the episode.
Oh, dude, I still haven't played your game because I still haven't got the updated version. Dude, hey, thanks for chiming in, man. A year later.
So go check out Bradley's game. Hoven, Hoven, Hoven. I don't know how to say it.
The Hoven Spindle spiny toppy thing. Anyway, no, I haven't got a chance to play it. I wanted to because after the first level, it just kind of cut us off. But dude, thanks for coming back. We're not going to make it out, but I mean, if you want to come back to Arizona for Comic-Con 2015, it's at the end of May.
End of May. If you want to come out, I'll put you up in my backyard in a tent.
Yeah.
You can't sleep in my house. I don't know you.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah, we'll party out there though. Fire and shit.
Buy a plane ticket, motherfucker.
Yeah. Look how long we went. We fucking went. We mumbled
all the way through the song.
Anyway,
for the Casual Cowards of Gaming, episode number 52. My name is Dirk.
My name is Ryan.
No Chester.
No Charles. Good night. Goodbye.